Okay. Today we are going to 9th standard. We are going to deal with the second part, that is from para number 8 to para number 13. So till here we will discuss today in this video, and in the later video we will discuss the next part of the lesson. So the lesson Mauritius, lesson number 2 Mauritius, written by R.K. Lakshman. So in this video we will deal with the second part, that is administration and people, infrastructure, that is transport, and we will see that in Mauritius there is no railways, they use only roadways. Thirdly, the jungles, the trees, that is flora and fauna, the trees, animals, birds, mammals. The weather of Mauritius, and what is the weather of Mauritius, and what is the cyclone, the king cyclone, which comes in every 15 years. And lastly, coral reef and sports of island. In the last class we have seen where Mauritius is located and how the author R.K. Lakshman has reached that place, and who and all live in Mauritius, which nationalists live in Mauritius. They are Chinese, Biharis, Dutch, Persians, Tamils, Arabs. And we have also learned, though they are of a particular country or nation, they had the history of particular language. For example, like Tamilian, he doesn't speak Tamil anymore, but he speaks English with French accent. Why that has come in that area to the people, English in French accent, the author has also told about the history of Mauritius. In history we see that people are brought to Mauritius as laborers and indentured laborers to work in sugarcane factories and timber, to carry the timber to the boat. So from passage, as the time passed by, this time passed by, they started staying there permanently, and they started mingling with all types of people. Each and every type of people had their own culture, but their culture have mixed up. So they are very happy when their masters were happy, and they were sad when the masters were sad. So they were equally happy, and they shared their triumphs and failures. So this author has said, and he has also said about the battle which happened in 1810 and 1968 between French and English. So the battle was between French and English, which was won by English, but French who asked the English to carry over the influence of French in Mauritius. So English people kept their words there. And it in para number 17, the authors has said about the nature of Mauritius people. So the nature is very relaxed, they were friendly, and they were down to earth. In the next para, we'll see how the people of high position and in administration level, how they behave and how they live their life, we will see here. So 8th para, take a pencil with you so that whenever I say any difficult words to underline those words for now, and then after finishing this lesson, just go through a dictionary, find the meaning of those words, write it in your homework book 3 times. Learn it and write it. Let's begin. The same atmosphere of friendliness prevails even in Port Louis. So Port Louis is the capital of Mauritius. So the government, the seat of government. Seat of government means, as we have Delhi here, there Port Louis. The cabinet ministers and others in high positions do not act as if they were born to the grace. So even though there are people in the administrative level, though they are in high position, they never behave as if they are born to the grace. Born to the grace means in India we say in Hindi, चांदी की चम्मच चांदी की चम्मच के साथ पैदा होना ऐसा. So it is like rich. Though they have richness, they never show it. They are just like ordinary people one bumps into an airport lounge or in a hotel lobby. They are unassumingly accessible, communicative. So all these three words, please underline and find the meaning. They are unassuming, accessible, communicative, and above all, go about without a protective shield of hangers. So shield also underline. They are unassuming, accessible, communicative, and above all, go about without a protective shield of hangers or and security men to repel casual approaches. So what the author is saying, they are unassuming. We cannot even guess. They are very accessible. We can meet them at any time. They are communicative. They talk to people. Very communicative, and moreover they don't carry any security guard, or they don't wear any protective shield. Protective shield is to protect them from any bulletproof. These things they never wear. I am shown a modest looking flat in a busy street lined with the shops and crawling traffic. Crawling, please underline. I am shown a modest looking flat in a busy street lined with shops and crawling traffic. It is the residence of Prime Minister of Mauritius. Port Louis brings to my mind Joseph Carnard and Maugham. This little part town seems as if it were built at the suggestion of these writers to suit their novels and their short stories. So in these lines we can come to know that even the Prime Minister of Mauritius lives in a small flat which can be seen by any common man. So merchants, ships, travelers, dinghies stand anchored in the harbour with cobwebs of ropes and festoons of flags hanging from their masts. So there is so security that they are not worried about stealing or theft anything. So the ships were anchored, and even travelers, dinghies stand anchored. It is easily accessible. In the harbour is where these ships are anchored with cobwebs of ropes and festoons of flags hanging from their mast. Grimy sailors and dock hands in seamen's cabs lounge on oil drums and packing cases or lean against bleak warehouse walls. Smoking pies, sugarcane fields like a carpet of green cover the island on all sides as far as the eye can see, up to the foot of the distant blue mountains that ring the island. A volcano happening of geological ages. So what author wants to say about the sightseeing of Mauritius? So he can also see them. One, he said that Prime Minister also stays in a flat, ordinary flat, and all ships, dinghies, travels. So they are anchored in a harbour, and he also sees the sailors and dock hands in seamen's cabs lounge in the oil drums. And there they can see sugarcane fields like a carpet of green. So wherever you see, you can see sugarcane fields from which is endless to the distant blue mountains. Distant blue means from here to very distant place you can see only sugarcane fields. So sugarcane is the main agriculture product in Mauritius. So these mountains do not have traditional mountainous pyramidical shapes. So the mountains in Mauritius do not have usually pyramidal shape, but they are unexpectedly sweeps. Sweep means unexpectedly cut, and perpendicular drops and pinpointed peaks, precariously doing in balancing act with the boulders as big as skyscrapers. So what? How the mountains stand in Mauritius is just a very steep cut and pinpointed. Pinpointed means very narrow in very narrow pinpointed, and it is unexpectedly sweeps, and it has perpendicular drops, pinpointed peaks. So this is a peculiar feature of Mauritius mountain. So you can also see boulders, some of the big boulders standing on the top of the peaks, pinpointed peaks, and some boulders are standing on the pinpointed peaks as if it is balancing. So 9th para. There is no railway in Mauritius. So you cannot see railway in Mauritius. So it is as it is very small place and it is an island. So they cannot build railways in Mauritius. Well maintained trunk and arterial roads connected various villages and towns, cutting through the ubiquitous. See, please underline this word. Sugarcane fields, although the whole country is only 64 km by 50 km in size. So all the villages and towns have connection through roads, and the size of the island is just 64 kilometers by 50 kilometers in size. So driving around the island for sightseeing makes me feel curiously that I am in a place as sprawling as India. But the excellent weather and breathtaking landscapes all round make up for many hours spent just sitting inside a car. It is very common for people to drive up and down an average 70 kilometers to a cocktail party or dinner with fields. So what author is saying here? The island is very small, of 64 kilometers by 50 kilometers. So they use car or their vehicles to go to villages or towns by road. And he has also said they can travel average 70 kilometers they usually travel in Mauritius. And he has also said even for cocktail party they can travel to meet the friends and all. They can travel through roads till 70 kilometers average. Para number 10. I note the trees here are so unlike the gigantic specimens I have seen in Andaman Islands. So in Andaman Islands the trees are very huge, but in Mauritius it is not so. Disappointingly enough, they are short and gnarled even in the interior of jungles, looking just like abnormally overgrown bonsai. So here the trees are gnarled, very bushy types of trees in the interior jungles. They look like abnormally overgrown bonsai. Bonsai is a small shrub type. So overgrown bonsai tree, he says. These jungles have no tigers. So there is no tiger, there is no lion or elephants or any kind of wildlife. So to say you can't find any kind of wildlife in jungles. There are not even poisonous snakes or insects. So there is no poisonous snakes or insects in the jungles of Mauritius. The bat was the only mammal. Before man arrived on the island with monkey and the deer centuries ago. So what and all animals we can see here? Bat, monkey and deer. So these three animals we can see in Mauritius. So bat has arrived, this mammal has arrived to Mauritius before man could arrive there. Then came monkey, then deer. So it has come to Mauritius long ago, that is centuries ago. Unfortunately, the birds are dwindling in number and variety. So it is very sorry to see the birds are dwindling. They are becoming less in number and variety also, in number as well as in variety. The dodo, a bird which could not fly and which certainly had no claims to beauty and elegance, was a native of this island and mercifully is extinct now. So what is dodo? A dodo is a bird which originally belongs to Mauritius, but sorry to say that it has extinguished now. It is no more. The bird has extinguished. So it was very beautiful bird which could not fly. Actually, dodo used to fly, but as the time passed, it had no danger on the land, so it started living on the land. And when the British, French, Dutch, these people came to Mauritius, then they started killing these birds for their food. And as this went on killing, it extinguished. And so are the gained tortoises of the Aldabra variety, of which a few specimens have been brought and kept in an enclosure in a botanical gardens at Pamplemousses. So Pamplemousses is a place here. Aldabra, it is a variety of tortoise. So like dodo, Aldabra variety of tortoise also is about to extinguish, but only few number of tortoises they have kept in a enclosure. Please underline, find out the meaning of this word. So what the author is saying, though there were in past many species of animals, it has extinguished. The people of Mauritius shudder to think of the night the king cyclone struck them. On February 6, 1975, a 320 km broad howling wind moved in at some 255 km per hour. The eye of the cyclone alone, I am told, was 48 km wide, and it churned the country for 2 days, relentlessly flattening everything that stood, smashing windows and doors, tearing up rooftops, uprooting trees, and bringing them down on buildings. So some of the words please underline here. Churned, churned, it is in the fourth line. Then relentlessly, flattening, smashing, relentlessly flattening, smashing, and so these are the few words in this para. Please underline it and find out the meaning and write it down. So in this para, what the author is saying about a king cyclone which used to it first struck the island on February 6, 1975. It is of 320 kilometers broad, and even the eye of the cyclone was 48 kilometers. So it churned means it destroyed, completely destroyed, and it flattened everything, every structure on the Mauritius. So everything was destroyed by this king cyclone. Next para. Now, of course, the island has recovered from the devastation. Devastation, please underline. Now, of course, the island has recovered from the devastation, but the valley of the dead trees give me a fair idea of the enormous, please underline, fair idea of the enormous violence with which the cyclone had struck these people, who are actually quite used to facing these storms as they are an annual event in Mauritius. But the big ones comes only in 15 years. The sad part of it is by the time the next one is due, the memory of the previous disasters fades or nearly comes to be believed as myth. Myth, please underline. So, again, trees are planted in congested areas. Congested, please underline. Tall buildings come up. Plate glass picture windows are fixed and rooftops are put up with an eye on elegance. Elegance, please underline. But sure enough, at the end of the 15-year period, the king cyclone appears promptly on the horizon to surprise the people of Mauritius. So, here, continuation of the king cyclone, the matter of horror, you can say, which destroys each and everything, which finds its way through these cities by tearing up the trees and smashing the windows. So it is a destructive cyclone which devastates everything on its way. So it is used. The people of Mauritius now have become used to this type of cyclone, but the bigger cyclone only comes in 15 years. So till that time, these people, what they do, they just forget as if it is just a dream or it is just a story. So they just forget and start planting the trees, and also they build their houses with the plate glass pictures windows, and they also fix their roofs. They do everything so that the city will be beautiful, and without fail, after 15 years, when the 15 years get completed, the king cyclone visits again, devastates everything, and same procedure continues. So these people are used to this cyclone, but they just go on rebuilding the city, even when they know that it is destroyed by king cyclone after 15 years. Para number 13. A coral reef runs all round the island parallel to the shoreline, keeping the hysterical waves away at the safe distance from the beaches. So, the beaches of island has got coral reef. It runs all around the island, and the heavy waves, it doesn't affect the island. So it keeps the coral reefs, as it has rounded up the island, it keeps the island safe. The calm Turkish blue lagoons of Mauritius thus have become world famous. They are still and calm like lotus ponds and are a delight to those who like water sports such as scuba diving, swimming, surf riding, speedboat racing, and yachting. So, these are the sports which Mauritius has in the beaches, on the beaches. So, what are they? There is sports like scuba diving, swimming, surf riding, speedboat racing, and yachting. So these are the some of the sports which are held on beaches. Para number 14. My wife and I, not being aquatic, we watch the avidity of the amusement and avidity, please underline. Avidity of the tourists from all parts of the world, extracting every bit of fun that the magnificent beach could yield. So, as the author and his wife, they are not aquatic. They don't like water. They are not aquatic. So they just were watching the sightseeing and the tourists playing in the water. They just were watching it from the distance. They are not going to play, or they just want to enjoy watching the tourist playing there. So till 14th para, read it thoroughly. Whatever words I have told you, please write it down 3 times from Oxford Dictionary. Please try to get Oxford Dictionary. Write it down 3 times. Learn it. So next video I will deal with next part of the video. Till then, take care. Namaste.